Welcome to English Daily Channel.
David, yesterday my friend told me something that felt heavy. He said, if I keep this job, I can already see my last day and it looks exactly like today.
That's tough. Safe, but empty. Like being alive, but not really living.
Exactly. He dreams of opening a 3D printing shop, creating new designs and products, but he doesn't have the courage to leave his comfort zone.
Comfort zone. Sounds nice, right? Like a soft sofa. But it actually means the safe life you already know. Nothing new, nothing risky.
So, like working the same job every day, knowing exactly what tomorrow looks like?
Yes, that safe life feels sweet, but it can also be a cage.
A cage, like for a bird?
Exactly. A cage keeps you safe inside, but you cannot fly.
So, the comfort zone is like a golden cage, safe but small.
Right. And that's why courage matters. Courage doesn't mean no fear. It means you feel fear, but still take one step.
That makes sense. Afraid, tired, but moving anyway.
Yes, and that's where many great stories begin. Let me tell you one about a dancer named Aisha. Aisha worked as a cleaner during the day, but at night she went into the dance studio.
A cleaner? Why would a cleaner go to dance?
Cleaning was just for survival. Dancing was for life.
But after cleaning all day, she must be exhausted. Why dance after that?
Because dance gave her energy back. It wasn't work for her. It was like breathing.
Then why not dance during the day?
She couldn't. In the day, she had to earn money, and the studio was full. Only at night, when it was empty, did she have space.
So, in the same place, she cleaned the floor by day and danced on it by night.
Exactly. By day, she scrubbed the floor. By night, she became the last one to leave.
That's powerful, lonely, but also beautiful.
Yes, even in silence, her movements made music.
So that's where her real story begins.
Yes, from those nights alone, something unexpected would soon happen. Aisha grew up in a small town. If her family had supported her, she would have gone to a dance academy and danced without looking back.
So her family didn't support her dancing?
No, they wanted her to be practical, to get a safe job. They said, dance is just a hobby, not a future.
And her friends?
Most of them laughed. They thought she was wasting time.
That must be painful. No support from anyone?
Exactly. So instead of a stage, she got a cleaning job to survive. By day, she scrubbed floors, but by night, she returned to the same floor and danced.
Cleaner by day, dancer by night. That contrast is powerful.
Yes, she once said, "Even if no one believes in me, I still believe in dance." She didn't dance for others. She danced because without it, she couldn't breathe.
It seems dance is in her blood.
Yes, and when something is in your blood, it always finds a way out.
So, what happened next?
One night, she was dancing alone as always.
Lonely again? The last one to leave?
Exactly. But this time, someone stayed behind. A student pulled out a phone.
They recorded her?
Yes, just a short clip, 30 seconds of her dance.
That doesn't sound like much.
True, but when they shared it online, the response was huge.
People noticed her?
More than noticed. Within hours, thousands of views. By morning, hundreds of thousands.
So the whole world suddenly saw the girl who danced alone?
Yes, overnight, she was no longer invisible.
Well, now this girl is famous. She made it. So people must have come looking for her, right?
Yes, soon, a big company offered her a contract.
That sounds like a dream come true.
Maybe, but the contract came with conditions. They wanted her to follow trends, not her own style.
But still, fame, money, security, most people would say yes.
True. She looked at the contract, thought about it, and then shook her head. She said no.
She refused? After all that work? I don't get it. What was she really looking for?
Not fame, not money. What she wanted was freedom. The freedom to dance in her own way and to share that fire with others.
I still don't get it. How could Aisha be so confident? Not everyone who uploads dance videos goes viral.
True, but she had what I call an Aisha moment.
Aisha moment? What's that?
It's the moment when two things meet. The world sees you, and you see yourself.
So her short video gave her that?
Not exactly. That video opened the door, but it was her passion that kept it open. She didn't stop after one clip. She built her own channel, uploading new dances week after week.
So she wasn't waiting for luck anymore. She was building her own stage.
Exactly. And why did people follow her? Because her style was unique. She didn't just copy popular moves. She created her own.
Still, lots of dancers try that.
Yes, but Aisha danced with truth. People felt her fire. They didn't just see steps, they saw her story. Cleaner by day, dancer by night. That contrast touched them deeply.
So it wasn't just about skill, but about story.
Right. It was skill plus story, passion plus persistence. And because she kept uploading, she slowly gathered her own community. Ordinary kids, students, office workers, they came not for fame, but for the spark she carried.
And that's why she could say no to the company. She already had her own audience, her own freedom.
Exactly. When confidence comes from within, not from a contract, it cannot be taken away. That was her Aisha moment.
That's a powerful story, David. But what about my friend? He's still afraid to leave his safe job. What should I tell him?
Then he needs to find his own Aisha moment.
You mean the moment when the world sees him and he sees himself?
Exactly. Viral fame is like fireworks. It shines and disappears. But an Aisha moment stays. It's when passion and persistence meet, when the outside finally matches the inside.
So it's not about luck or what others say. It's about when he will believe in himself.
Yes, and once that moment comes, no one can take it away.
I see now. I know how to talk to him. I'll tell him to keep working, keep building, until he finds his own Aisha moment.
Perfect. Because maybe that's the question for all of us. Not if the world will believe in us, but when we will believe in ourselves.